Hi, this is Dawn Richerson here, just to share with you a project that I'm committing to and to ask for your support. And first off, I want to thank any of those of you who are here, who have been in my world in the last 5 years, 5 to 7 years. Thank you. Thank you for being with me on the way. Thank you for your kind thoughts and your kind words. And thank you for all you are doing to bring forward the light and the life and the love you are in this time. And this tremendous opportunity that we have to really embody in the love that is here for all of us and to bring heaven to earth. So thank you. So my project that I'm committing to, the butterfly just flew by. My project is called Strong Tower. It's a screenplay. I would like to share with the world the story that I've long remembered and always knew I'd share in some form or fashion. And it feels that my first task is to record the scenes that I remember and to tell the story in that way, and then to see where it goes from there. So this is a first step for me. It is something that's been a long time coming, and there's a little bit of trepidation in talking about it, but you know, I'm going to move forward, and that's my commitment. So what is Strong Tower? It's a story, like, as I've said, I've long remembered, and just give you a sneak peek, the first words of the screenplay, or the opening scene as I have it now, this may change, is this is my story. It is a love story, but it is not the one you expect. So more to be continued. And so I want to share in this video a little bit of how I envision the support that I really need to bring this forward, and how I envision being able to share some of the process with you. So the project again is Strong Tower, a screenplay. And yes, though that does have to do with the life of Mary Magdalene, or a facet of that story that I've not seen anybody else talking about. And so I'd like to be the one to share it with you, and to offer that and bring that forward. So my commitment is to invest 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, for 4 months. I'm just noticing I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Sometimes it's weird. Sometimes I can't see the lights on the screen, and then they show up in the video, and sometimes I do see them and they're not in the video. So just in case you don't see them, there's like this really cool rainbow effect going on now, and I'm sure it makes me difficult to see. Oh, see, this happens sometimes, like, and I move it and it's okay. So well, now we have, okay, I'm going to leave the rainbows. I like them. Okay, so my commitment to this project, you know, if I receive the basic level of support that I'll share with you in a moment, my commitment is absolutely to invest 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, or an equivalent amount of time, so 25 hours a week, for 4 months solid on this project. And I feel like that will get me to, at the very least, a completed draft. It may be a rough draft. I'm not saying I can finish it that fast, because I just took a screenwriting course with Aaron Sorkin, and I think he spends like 18 months on a screenplay. Of course, he writes really good screenplays. So my commitment is to spend 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, so long as I have the basic support that I need to pay my bills. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Let me just, I want you guys to be able to see me, because I think that's important, right? Okay, so that's my commitment. My basic need is basically for living expenses for those 4 months that will carry me through. I'll start October 15th. I have started a little bit, but I need the support to be able to really concentrate. And so October 15th through February 15th will be my period that I will devote this time. And the living expenses that I need during that time is $7,000. And what I will be able to put into this project then is the 4 months of concentrated work time without any need for additional revenue. And this has been something that's been blocking me for a long time. So I used to, you know, kind of use as a benchmark or excuse, well, and I'll just wait until, you know, my my family situation is such that I have that support and I don't need to worry about generating income or paying for the necessary things in life, food and rent and healthcare and your gas and etc. So funds that are received up to that $7,000 mark will be used exclusively for my day-to-day living expenses. I'm not talking about extras here. I'm talking about day-to-day rent, food, gas for my car for basic necessary expenditures and healthcare costs. So that, and they will not, by the way, none of these funds will be used in any way, shape, or form to support any business activities that I have going on at all. So these funds will be applied to my living expenses. That will allow me to really know that that's taken care of, and it will allow me to be in my full power as I write these scenes, as I share them with you. Because, while they live in my heart and my soul, it's a different matter to construct that in a way that communicates powerfully. And I feel that I've invested in a screenwriting course, and I've also invested in a couple of books and some study, and I feel now prepared to be able to do this. And for those of you that don't know, I am a writer, so I do have the basic skills to be able to convey and communicate this. What I need is that basic security so that I can powerfully bring this forward. So my heartfelt desire, the stretch goal, if you will, is to have $33,000, and what that will allow me to do is have this 4 months of concentrated work focus on this project, Strong Tower, and it will also allow me to record 12 special videos. I'm seeing them as one a month, but they may be more frequent during the concentrated time I'm writing. So I may do, 3 a month, and that's the 12. So I'm not sure on the timetable yet of when I will do those. But what I envision these videos to be is me being present to you, those of you who have supported me. And what I will do is record a series of behind the scenes videos that give you some, kind of insider, an exclusive look at the process and the scenes that I'm writing about and what's coming up for me as I'm writing it, and then also threads of the remembered story and perhaps a little bit of commentary in terms of what I see that as all, offering us now in our time on your journey as you are now. And I do anticipate in at least one of those videos, perhaps more, sharing a little bit of light language. Quick aside, so the light language, I've had that for forever, and it's been there are very few people who have witnessed that come through, but for a long time nobody was talking about that, and there weren't any words, and so if you used that, it was another thing to label you as crazy, and so that was a mantle I accepted on myself for a long time, but I'm done with that, and I see the gift of what I'm bringing forward. So I will share at least a portion of that with you in at least one video. So the 33,000 is my heartfelt desire, and that will allow me to create these videos that I can then share later with my audience in a variety of ways. But you'll be the first to see them, and so your gift at a certain level will give you access to those. And I really feel like creating these videos alongside the screenplay will support, like they'll feed each other. Me creating the videos will help infuse the screenplay with the full power and authority and love that I'm here to write about and to bring forward. And then likewise, working on the screenplay will help me tap into more of what I can offer back to you through these videos. My dream is to have $100,000, which will allow me to do the 4 months of concentrated work, create these videos in a way that I can deliver them to you and give you the greatest value possible, and some of the background and in terms of the story itself and kind of the behind the scenes process. And it will also give me, that $100,000 level will give me the funds that I need to be able to support myself as I travel to a few sites for further research and consultants, and then finally to share the project, the completed draft, with film industry contacts, and have a few leads there, but I'm open to your input as well. And those of you who contribute at one of the basic levels will actually receive the completed screenplay. So I'm trusting you with a story. If the film, for some reason is delayed, which I don't anticipate, because I feel like if I do my part, the rest will unfold naturally. But open to your support there too. Just wanted to give that shout out. So my dream is that $100,000, and there are various levels at which you can contribute, and you can see that below. My mission is, or my, calling, my soul's desire here is just to be unconditional love and to share unconditional love. That's the work of my life, and it is at the core of my life's work. So thank you so much for listening to this video and for contributing what you are able to, if you feel so led, to this project. I look forward to sharing the fruits of our labor together, this labor of love with you. And I wish you many blessings and much joy. And I absolutely encourage you, whatever it is that is on your heart that you are here to share, don't wait. This has been a long time coming for me, and I've used every excuse in the book to wait to say this and to share it, and I still have my own emotional I don't know the word for it, my own things that come up around this. Like I feel like I couldn't bear it if I lost certain things, but I know I must share this story with you, and it is a love story, and it is for all time. Many blessings, much love.